Next, an unlikely development in the prime ministerial leadership race that's getting tongues a-wagging. Frontrunner Boris Johnson has been spotted wearing the same pair of socks for 3 out of 4 days in a row. The socks show a historical Middle Eastern emperor, and although some questioned whether Johnson had washed them and his fashion sense, his campaign team says he owns multiple pairs of this historical hosiery. One unlikely ally for Johnson may be the fashion designer Stella McCartney. She's just owned up to washing her wardrobe as little as possible. She reckons that overwashing damages clothes and releases harmful microbes into the environment. Well, there we are. That lets us off the hook, doesn't it, now? Is it acceptable? Boris's campaign team deny it. Is it acceptable to wear the same thing day after day?
Well, men tend to buy packs of the same thing, don't they? That's their shopping habits. So I can understand that. I like to err on the side of he's all right on that point. But Stella, she's pointed out something she should know a lot about because that's her job. But we've got modern fabrics, we've got modern deodorants. We've got deodorants now that can go 48 hours. You don't have to spray every day. Do you know what I mean? And so on. So perhaps clothes are okay. They can last longer.
Now, Martin, this is a man's question.
Well,
I mean, where are you on the wearing pants more than 1 day in a row?
I think socks and pants need to be every day. They're washed. There's no worse is minging things like that. I mean, I was on an aeroplane once and a bloke took his shoes off and he says, I've had these socks on only a couple of days, you know. Well, ain't being funny. The whole of the aeroplane was like, oh, put your shoes back on. It stunk the whole plane out, seriously. Yeah, minging socks is horrible. Yeah, wash them every day.
Can't
yeah.
you just turn your
Same with your pants.
Wear them a second time. But do you think, I mean, on a semi-serious point, do you think that fashion and clothing and sort of sartorial appearance, to use a rather grand phrase, is important if you're running to be Prime Minister or if you're running for election? Do you think that you have a duty, if you're in the public eye, to look in a certain way?
Yes, you
I would
do.
thought so, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. If not, oh my goodness. You're expected, you're the leader, you're our policy maker, you're directing a whole heap of people. If you can't look your best and be the best and set a good example, you shouldn't be in that role.
One thing I've noticed is that politicians don't wear ties anymore.
I know, standards are falling.
They're all going for the old cowl look, aren't they? No wear vest.
It is. I've noticed. I mean, even on official engagements, hardly any politicians wear ties anymore. I think it's a bit of a shame because that's the one way a man can express a little bit of creativity over and above the suit.
It's a downward slide. If you can't be well presented at all times, then I can't trust your policies. Have you thought that through as well? No.
She likes a well-turned-out man. We're back in a moment with more on the mystery Danes who were spotted measuring up Meadow Lane. Do you think they could be the ones to rescue the club? And you'll be hearing about a local charity event too. Stay with us.